Yes, sir. Got a little older, was a young flexer. You know.
What's up, bro? Carter.
Alright.
I'm the homicide detective. Okay. I just want to run a few things past you and talk to you for a few minutes. I know these guys has already talked to you.
Yeah.
This is 15-year-old Julio Fabian Almentero being questioned by police after the bodies of two missing teenagers were found brutally
Not okay.
and buried in a remote desert in
like
Albuquerque, New Mexico. And this is the moment his mother realizes
Wait,
what her
this is
son
Mexico?
actually is.
Like the
right
cartel?
now, what I think is, I think it calls Flex. I think that all three of them got together and they shot at her car to scare her. Because I know that they're connected to your brother and they love you.
No, but not my son.
Then who was there? Andrea.
The police didn't know what to think at the start, but they soon discovered the alleged perpetrator, along with the motive for the heartless murders. Turned out to be more alarming than anyone wanted to believe. What comes next is a case that defies reason, logic, and explanation. A tragedy fueled by motives so dark and despicable that no one could have predicted what lay beneath the surface.
To your best knowledge,
The police officer?
were they dead at that point? Or were they alive?
They were making noises, but I
You're done. You're done. They were making noises. So you were right there when it happened. A matter of fact, you're the one that did it. What Lil Jeff say? They was yelling, ah, when they got hit. Ah. Bro, because he's telling them what he did. Making no dummy, man. Killers nowadays don't know what they doing.
I couldn't really say.
He looks nothing like Taken.
It all started in December 2018 when 14-year-old Ahmed Latif and 15-year-old Colin Romero were reported missing. No one had seen them leaving their houses, nor had any information about their whereabouts. 2 weeks after their disappearance, Sandoval County authorities found the boys buried in a shallow grave. An autopsy report revealed that the boys had been tortured before they were killed. Ahmed shot 19 times and Collins 9. It was a gruesome death. The detectives had no leads.
Another one? How many? Bro, you out here catching them left and right, but it's not okay.
Left with nothing until a Snapchat video surfaced online showing 19-year-old Stephen Goldman, known as Calypso, 22-year-old Jimmy Atkins, called Flex, and 15-year-old Julio Almentero, nicknamed.
Like, why is a 15-year-old hanging out with grown men? This is not even okay.
Fafa, savagely beating Ahmed and Collins in the backseat of a car. Seeing this, an investigation was immediately launched, and after piecing together what happened, police officers identified the trio and immediately issued warrants for their arrests. Julio, the youngest, was the first to be tracked down and taken into custody.
All right.
Hi.
Sorry.
Hey, Papa. What's up, bro? I'm Carter.
I'm gonna let y'all know in a little bit exactly
I just want to
why
run a few things past
they
you
were
and
with
talk
a
to you
15-year-old.
for a few minutes. I know these guys has already talked to you.
and why he
but,
was with them.
I just want to talk to you personally because I'm in charge of the case. Okay? So,
it's hard jumping.
You're under, you and your mom both. And I'm sorry, what's your first name?
Andrea.
Andrea? Hi. Carter. Y'all understand your rights and everything. You've already been advised and everything. Is that correct? And you're still willing to talk to me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right. I think that's the right thing.
Yeah.
I honestly do. Okay. For you. Okay.
On February 9th, 2019, detectives took Julio back to the scene of the crime to piece together how the incident had unfolded.
So just kind of run me through the whole thing. And I know you already kind of told him the whole thing.
Okay.
But from the time that y'all first hooked up with Colin and Ahmed, kind of just run me through.
Bro, they're in the suburbs doing
what do you mean though?
Well, from the first time that when y'all went over there to pick up the ounce or half ounce, just kind of forward.
Just kind of hash out everything we talked about last night.
So we got in and we were weighing it. It wasn't full. It wasn't a full.
It wasn't a full
ounce. It was or whatever. Yeah.
Was it supposed to be an ounce or half ounce?
I don't know. It was whatever they were getting.
So they didn't.
Why does the kid look like nothing happened? Oh, do you want him to look like something happened so he could just get arrested right off the spot so they could close the case? Is that what you're saying, Butter?
I think it was.
It wasn't full. It wasn't. And then he's like, "Where's the other half?" And then that's when he started acting all weird.
What type of question is that?
Ahmed?
Yeah, so he acted all weird, and then that's when they're like, what? They're like, that's weird. Like, why wouldn't you bring it all? And then that's when they told me to hit him, and then
Who told you to hit him?
Calypso.
Okay.
And then that's when we drove off, and then we started driving and smoked. Then they were like, Flex would reach over and hit them.
Come on,
And
dog.
then
How would he
Snitching
hit?
already?
just like just reach back.
His fist,
So-
His fist or his pistol or something.
Let's stop for a second.
He
Let me
said
just ask you a quick question.
pistol.
Run me through where everybody was sitting in the
I was
vehicle.
right there.
So you're in the right rear.
Yeah, they're right there.
Okay, so they're in the back seat. Who's sitting closest to the door?
Colin.
Colin is closest to the door. Ahmed's in the center. Okay, and who's sitting here in the front?
Flex.
Flex, and then Calypso is driving. Okay, I'm sorry. I just want to get my picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ahmed and Collins were new to the streets of Albuquerque. They had plans of making big money, and for them, the fastest route was selling drugs. In no time, they began making a name for themselves until they crossed paths with Calypso, Flex, and Fafa. That day, the deal.
They messed up by selling drugs. Why are you in the streets? Why are you in the streets? I don't even feel bad anymore. You're in the streets. Like, that's not okay. Of course something bad gonna happen. I thought they was like going to school, playing baseball, getting good grades. Like, they looked like they had a bright future. Selling drugs? Really? This guy? This guy?
Was supposed to be simple, sell weed to the trio, but somehow everything went horribly wrong.
We kept driving and driving. We're like probably, I know we're still like in city. We're probably like, I don't know where exact spots is.
Hey, bro, I said nothing up. Bro, this is in Albuquerque. This is not even the Bay Area, dude. Don't be saying I did nothing. I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, butter.
We're driving up Lomas, I think, or something. And then that's when I punched them again because they told me to. And then that's when we were just driving and I started smoking. I started smoking my blunt. And then that's when I told them to hit it. I told them to hit it. And that's when they're like cooling down. So everything cooled down. That's when everything cooled down when we started smoking. I let them smoke with me. And then they ended up driving like farther and farther out. And I was like, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? And then they're just like, they just kept going, driving. They kept talking like this, but we have music loud and stuff. But they're, you know, when you're in the front seat, you could hear from what your conversation is. And
You couldn't hear them?
no, and they're like, they won't tell me where we're going, you know, so it's making me sus, but I'm high, you know, I'm my head's all f***ed up, I'm all just chill. I'm slumped, I'm just, you know, and then they were just like going, and that's when they're like, where are we? I don't know where I'm at. And I was looking at them like, I don't even know where I'm at, dude, like, and then that's when they took a road off, and then we came, and then that's when they got out, and then they pulled them out.
Shit, this make me want to write it down.
Behind me.
Who pulled you out? Pulled them out.
They pulled them out. Flex and Calypso.
Okay.
I stayed in the car. And then
Did they just say get out, or did they
just
pull?
get out.
Okay.
And then they got out, and then they went behind me, and then I was just like looking, and I kept going like that, and like going like that, and then after I was.
This nigga writing a whole motherfucking story. This don't make any damn sense. What the hell is even Albuquerque? Is that the desert? I don't see nothing.
I was like, damn.
What is
like,
it?
all right, I already felt what's probably gonna happen, but they didn't tell me this. You feel me? And then that's when I was like, okay. So I just like, I'm looking down, and I'm like, I'm thinking, but I don't know. And then I hear the gunshots, and I'm like, and I look up, and then they're laying down. I'm like, I just look away, and then I hear gunshots, and then they made me get out the car and help them put it in the trunk.
Okay.
It seemed the teenagers had been murdered for the sheer thrill of it. Julio, however, insisted that what he did in the video was only him following orders. Still, detectives needed to determine just how involved he really was in the crime.
So why would everybody be saying that they saw it on Snapchat that they were bound?
I don't know. That everyone.
So that's not.
Snapchat? Like, who the fuck were they even watching? Were they just watching some rappers' videos thinking, oh shit, we could just record this shit too so they can believe us? Fucking dumbass. Like, are you serious? This shit was on footage? Like, it's real life. Like, did the niggas think they was still playing a video game when they just killed somebody in real life? That don't make any sense.
True.
That's not true.
Okay.
That's not true.
Okay. Now, I need you to be quite honest with me about this, okay? And it may be difficult, especially with your mom in here, okay? But I got to ask you, all right? Did you have a gun?
No.
You didn't have any gun with you? Okay.
I don't believe you. That damn Mickey Mouse ass smile when he said that. Did y'all see that? Man. Did you have a gun? No. Like, dumbass nigga.
Did you have a gun?
No.
You didn't have any gun with you?
He's smirking, bro. You're cooked. You're cooked.
Did you?
They had a gun, but I took it from them, and then Flex took it from me. He took it from me.
Okay.
Oh, and they just took it from the store. So it's the store's gun. Like, the fuck up, nigga. Like, shut the fuck up.
And I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Okay? It's not going to change your status with us.
Okay.
Okay? Did you or did they make you shoot them at all?
No.
Okay.
No,
So you didn't pull a trigger?
No.
Okay.
No, I did not.
I have to ask.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I got to ask.
Okay.
Just want to make sure.
Because here's the thing. If we talk to them and they go, oh, hell no, it was Fafa that pulled the trigger, I got to ask the question.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? So I have something when they say that he did,
Yeah.
that,
You're going to go off of...
That's weird because he's saying that he didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've got to ask that question.
I did not. I did not. They did this.
Do you know why they did this? Was it just a rip?
I think. What's a rip?
They were just going to rob him.
Rip off?
Yeah.
It was a rip off. I felt like I don't think he planned it, but at the end of the day, I felt like they planned it.
You mean Clips?
Yeah.
And Flex?
Calypso and Flex.
Because that's what...
Bro, this is like the main reason why, if you really want to get at somebody or do something, bro, do it by yourself. Do it by yourself. Because I promise you, man, the police would not even be able to build a case if all y'all just don't say anything. If y'all just don't say anything, if y'all all think like that, because the police gonna lie. They're gonna be like, oh, this guy said this. So that's gonna make you want to give it all. Bro, you need to hang with the right people. Or just don't hang with nobody at all. Me personally, if I really hate somebody, I'm not hanging with anybody to go do something to them. That's stupid as fuck. I'm doing that shit alone.
He does.
Yes.
And everybody knows he does it.
Are you scared of being called him?
Yes. Honestly,
But don't
yes.
do that.
You're scared of who?
Calypso.
Calypso.
Although detectives knew exactly how the teenagers were murdered, the bigger question lingered. What had led to Ahmed and Collins being tortured and ultimately killed? Was it a drug deal gone wrong or something else entirely? Either way, Julio had placed the blame squarely on Steven and Jimmy. On April 30th, 2019, detectives sat with Julio once again. Since he was only 15 years old and still a minor, his mother was asked to join them before any conversations took place. The detectives had reviewed the Snapchat video and discovered that Julio wasn't entirely honest with them.
So, you know I've got the videos, right? Okay. So, you kind of minimized, and I figured you did, a little bit of what you told us the first time, right? Okay. Not all cops are bad. Some are, but
He's trying to make them feel comfortable.
Okay? But
let's see what I tell you. Look what it says.
if, like I said, if you wouldn't have come in today, talk to me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Told him.
Yeah. So when I call and I need to talk to you, talk. Okay. If I'm coming after you, you're not gonna know.
Okay.
He's definitely falling for that.
So
he already was
so just
talking.
listen.
It's
Okay?
over.
And you need to listen to her because I'm going to tell you right now, one of two things is going to happen. You're going to be in prison for the rest of your life.
He's
Or
lying.
you're going to be 6 feet
He's a
under.
minor. He's lying.
Look at Frenchie.
I know.
Okay? Look at
But that,
Colin.
man, you hear some shit like that, though. Man, Where's the McDonald's? Niggas will tell for sure. You hear, you're gone, feel me, off of this earth's surface, or you're finna be locked up for the rest of your life, man. Nigga, if you hear that from a cop, bro, I promise you, you're saying something. You're saying something. Like, nigga, that's crazy.
Oh, that's another
Give
thing
me
I needed to ask.
WrestleMania tickets.
Glad that made me think of it. Getting back to this case.
Yeah.
Although Julio claimed Ahmed and Collins were killed over the weed, detectives soon uncovered that wasn't the whole story, and it wasn't the only reason.
What I understand is Goldman was setting up the weed deal.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Who was he setting it up with? Colin or Latif?
I think it was Latif.
Okay. So, and they were wanting to buy a gun.
Nigga, my
They were
heart
wanting
would
to buy a
fucking
gun?
go
Yeah.
to my
Okay.
ass.
And
He
what I
said
understand,
6
Goldman
feet.
says, yeah,
or
why you want a
life.
gun?
Jeez.
And whoever he was setting it up with, Colin or Ahmed, said, this dude robbed me.
And he was trying to get back at them?
And he was going to get the gun to take revenge on the
Yeah,
robbery.
I heard that too.
Okay. Do you know who robbed him?
The kids?
Uh-huh.
No, I don't know that. No.
Because that's what got him killed, I believe. Because he told Goldman that some dude by the name of Flex did it.
Okay, yeah. So there's 2 flexes. There's 2 flexes out here.
Come on, my nigga. There's 2 flexes. So which flex is this? Shut the fuck up. Nigga, we know you did it. Like, you already told them you did it.
Okay.
This other guy, Flex, he's like he looks exactly like this Flex.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
And I think that's who did it too.
What?
That robbed him. Yeah.
So there's two
There's
different
2
flexes.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 flexes.
Really?
Like remember in the beginning when this all happened, they were posting that other Flex. They were posting him all over Facebook.
Oh, really?
Rico something.
Oh, yeah.
That's him.
That's Flex.
That's
So
the
he
other
goes
Flex.
by Flex also.
He does look like.
Ah,
That's why they
okay.
got it mixed up. Like in the beginning, that's who they were thinking Flex was, but that is Flex. But there's another Flex.
So it's a different Flex.
Yeah. And I'm pretty.
Wow.
I think.
And see, that's what I'm thinking that kind of caused this because, of course, Calypso is friends with Flex.
Yeah.
The
He's
other
think
Flex.
no, this
Oh,
Flex
Yeah.
thinking
I thought he was
that.
friends with the other Flex too.
They are.
There's a
Are
picture
they
of them
friends?
together.
Yeah, they're
on
friends.
Facebook.
So
Hey, W Mom, man. W Mom. She is riding for him. She is riding for him. We know, feel me, he capping out his ass, but she is locked in with him, man. Y'all have to have relationships like this with your mom, man. I'm telling you.
what it sounds like to me is that y'all hit them first before they could hit Flex.
Oh,
Oh, like revenge
like if we were doing it
for the
for
other Flex.
For whoever, whichever Flex.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I see.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the second time, Julio maintained his innocence, insisting his only mistake was following the orders of Steven and Jimmy. Notice how detectives
See, in
had been
this case,
questioning him outside
mom
the
need to be beating his
interrogation room
ass.
and with his
She don't
mother
be
as
putting
they
belts
wanted
to
him
ass.
to be more
That's why he's
comfortable,
wilding
more
out
willing
here.
to talk, and less defensive. But that didn't stop the detectives from confronting them more directly.
I have no idea who's in the car.
What car?
Whatever car that they were in.
If you're not gonna tell me what's gonna happen, it's gonna be worse.
I don't
They
know
need
who
it.
was
They
in the
need you.
car. I
They
don't.
need you.
I
She was
honestly
there?
don't know who was in the car.
You know, and you know that they need you.
I don't know.
Because it's
who
only
was
gonna
in
make
the
it
car.
worse.
I don't.
See, this is exactly what this little nigga was supposed to do and say. Listen to what the mom is saying, my nigga. That's all you have to do.
I'll mess around. And if it comes back
Look
to you,
at Stitch lit.
it's gonna be
Stitch
serious
lit
trouble.
though.
After taking all necessary precautions, such as informing both Julio
nigga
and his
is saying
mother of
everything,
their
though.
rights, the detective finally turned to the
His
issue
mom's
at
trying to
hand.
save his
Things
life.
have turned, well, I don't want to say turned. Things have started happening in regards to the case. Saying that, it is, I don't even want to say changing. We conducted an interview with Calypso, with his attorney. And everything that came out during that interview,
Bruh, he ain't going home. He's
it
going to
came
jail.
out like
Prison,
I thought it would.
maybe.
That everything would be pointed in your direction and Flex's. Okay? It did not surprise me. Okay?
Wow.
It really did not surprise me. I fully expected that to go just like it did. Okay? And I want to clarify some stuff with you. Okay? In regards to the things that came up during the interview. Okay? That's one thing that I want to address. Then there's another one that I want to address with you and ask you about. So, and I'm not putting words into your mouth. I want you to tell me, but I'm just kind of paraphrasing
Okay.
what I remember that you've told me in the past.
Okay.
So, the day of the
Bruh, they
incident,
didn't know what they was doing.
you, Flex, and Calypso were in what vehicle?
White Buick.
Okay. All right. So, whose car was that?
Okay, so
Just tell
So, you, Calypso, and Flex,
It's over.
and Calypso's driving? Okay. Y'all go over to the location that y'all met up with Ahmed and Colin. Is that correct?
But he's not even
Kind
on
of
the
run me
stand.
through just
He's
briefly
just at home
how that
snitching.
section came about. You know, when Colin and Ahmed came out to the vehicle. Tell me how that worked.
and he shook his hand, and then he was like, just hop in the back, and then
Okay, so which door did he get in?
this side,
The
left.
or the driver's side?
driver back. Yeah.
Okay.
And he got in, and then we were just chilling, and then out of nowhere, Calypso just points his gun at him, and then
Calypso does what?
oh no, actually it's because of the weed. It was we were picking up some weed, and then he had some weed, and then Calypso was just like, where's the rest? And then he's like, this is what you wanted. And then he's like, well, where's the rest? And he's like, how much more do you need? And then that's when Calypso pulled out the gun on him.
For reasons unknown, Steven suddenly demanded more drugs, far more than he had originally intended to buy. With a gun now in play, Ahmed had no choice but to hand over everything. Yet Steven's greed didn't stop there.
So he pulled it out. Where did he have it?
On the floor.
On the floor in front of him? Okay. All right, so he pulled it out and did what?
He just pointed at him. He was like,
At Latif? At, Ahmed?
yeah.
Okay.
He was just like, just give me everything, and then started passing on him, and I'm just like, well, what do I do? So then he's like, take it, run his pocket. So then I took out his pocket, I took out his wallet, and I threw it, I put it in the mid. Like,
Okay, so you took out, he told you to get,
he told
Bro,
me to
the
get out
mom
the wallet,
was
yeah.
okay.
He
more
told me to
quieter than him.
So, does he have money? I was like,
He
I
the
don't know.
only
So
one
I looked in
snitching.
his pocket, and he had a wallet. I put it in the middle, and then
Bro, the details he's
I
giving
took the
is
weed from
crazy.
him, I put it in the middle, and then I lifted up his shirt, and he had a gun. And then I took out the gun. Flex took it from me.
Fuck.
Even after robbing Ahmed, Julio revealed that Steven still wasn't satisfied. He wanted more.
So let me ask you this at this point. When Ahmed or Colin, either one, did either one of them pull a gun out and shoot in the vehicle?
No,
Okay.
no, not at all.
have a gun?
No.
Okay.
The deal was over. The two teenagers were now trapped, unarmed, outnumbered, and completely at the mercy of the very people who had just
What else
robbed
did they
them.
want?
Julio later told detectives they stopped at a gas station near Tramway and Central to fill the tank before heading straight toward the West Mesa.
So you go to the West Mesa, to the same rough general area that you took us to.
Yeah.
All right. Walk me through that again.
Like, what do you mean?
What happens after you get to the West Mesa?
So we get to the Mesa, then we pull off right off of the road, off onto some dirt road, and then we go down for a little bit. And then he stops the car and he's like, get out. And he's like, get out, and then they start getting out. But we left the pads on. And when they got out, he was like, take off your boxers and stuff.
Okay. All right. And then what?
Then that's when he got out the car.
Who is he?
Why is the kid
Got
calm?
out the car, and then
He's
he
calm
shot me
because he
in the
thinks
leg,
this is
and-
gonna
and
get him
then
out
he's
of trouble.
He's looking at me dead in my eyes like he wants
He
to
thinks
do it. And
everything he's saying
I start pushing the gun away, and then
is getting him out
and
of
then
trouble.
He's like, oh, he keeps saying it, and then I'm like, this is not our car. This is not our car. We can't. And then he's like, and then he starts driving again. But no one got shot on the way there.
So nobody
Yo.
got shot in the vehicle as you were traveling?
No.
Okay.
Y'all
But
appreciate
something
the
didn't quite add
follow.
up. During the investigation,
what?
when police officers traced
The fuck
Ahmed's
AOW?
phone, they found it discarded along the freeway before the West Mesa. When pressed about this, Julio revealed that they had yet another devious plan.
Oh, let me back up. What happened to Ahmed's telephone?
He threw it out. He threw it out the window, but then he made him log in on his phone. He made him log in on Flex's phone, and then you know how that's how you know how they said that they seen the snap map in the Mesa because they made him log in on their snap
On Flex's?
on Flex's phone.
Yeah. But into their account.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. They were trying to get more weed or something. Like, I don't know.
Trying to make him get more weed?
Yeah, like just keep getting more stuff and like, I'm already like, this is greedy. This is already greedy.
And was it Collins or Ahmed's Snapchat?
It was, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was on Med's Snapchat.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And who threw Ahmed's phone out? Calypso did?
Yeah, he tossed it out.
Under pressure, Ahmed sent out messages, but none
Like,
of his
why even do shit like that? Why even hang with niggas like that? And why even participate in shit? If you're gonna tell, why even do
contacts
stuff like
replied. This only
Why even
enraged
be
Calypso
bad
further,
if
to
you
the
gonna
point
tell?
where he threatened to shoot Ahmed in the leg. Julio reminded him that it wasn't even their car, but that did little to stop the torment. The two teens were brutalized throughout the drive, their suffering recorded on Calypso's phone, until they finally reached the West Mesa, where they were and executed.
When Calypso and Flex shot Colin and Ahmed, who was it that told you to get out?
Calypso.
Calypso told you to get out. Okay. So when you get out, you help who pick up the boys?
I hope Calypso carried one. Flex just picks up one.
Hey, okay.
Flex just picks up one by
One by himself?
Yeah.
Oh, he's pretty good size.
Nigga, he ain't hanging with
do
G.
you know which one that you helped put in?
He hanging with Goofy.
Ahmed.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
We are
okay.
not the same.
So, to your best knowledge,
And we're
were
peas
they dead at that point?
in the Bay Area.
Or were they alive?
They were making noises, but I couldn't really say, but I'm pretty sure he I feel like he was, but not for not that long. Like,
Okay.
no, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
But I feel like no.
Okay.
Even at this point, Julio distanced himself from the night's worst atrocities, insisting he never fired a single shot. Still, he admitted to taking part in the relentless beating of the teens before the gunfire ended their lives. As the interrogation pressed on, Julio described how the grim reality of what they had done slowly began to sink in.
So from there, once you put the kids back in the trunk, you go where?
we start driving. Then he starts flipping out. What do I do? And then he's like, who will help me? Who will help me? And then he's like, where's your uncle? And I was like, he's probably sleeping or whatever. Cause it was like 6. It was like 8. Calls him up and he's like, hey, what are you doing? And he was just like, just driving around. He's like, meet me ASAP. I got 2. And my uncle's like, what? He's like, I'm not saying it on the phone. Just meet me. I got two in my trunk. And he's like, my uncle's like.
Anthony Aragon, Julio's uncle, eventually agreed to meet with the trio. Even after seeing what they had done, they drove back to Calypso's house, where, together with Calypso's father, Stephen Goldman Sr., they began trying to cover up the crime. It's a remarkable sight to see the mother next to him, hearing all that her son has done, and she definitely failed him as a mother.
We pull up to Calypso's house. We pull up like down the road from his house, Calypso's house, and then he's like, start cleaning out the car, Papa. And I was like, what do you want me to clean? And he's like, just take out, like all their clothes, just put it in a bag. And I was like, all right. So I put it in a bag, and then he takes it from me, he gives it to Flex, and then he gives it to.
So did you all go back to Calypso's house at that point?
But down the road, and we parked right behind each other.
Okay.
We're just sitting there in the car, and he's like, they're just talking. They're like, Dad, this is where I hear it. They're just like parking. They park next to each other after I cleaned out the back seat or whatever. And then he's like, he puts the guns in the trunk. And
of which car?
My uncle's rental.
Okay.
He puts them in the trunk. And then me and Calypso get into his car.
Into
my uncle's. And my uncle gets into the Buick.
To the Buick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Flex and him, they drive off. And then,
was his dad around at that point?
Yeah.
Was he telling?
Bro, he told all his own family.
Him and his dad went into his dad's room, started talking, and not cleaning tools. He has like a case, like a case that you can put it in.
Mind you,
like a tool bag. Like,
this nigga literally said he shot somebody.
But like for kind of a lot of guns in there.
Okay.
He puts them in there, and he starts wiping them down, and he's like, what are you about to do with these, Dad? And he's like, I don't know. I just need to take them off of you. I'm taking them from you, and then.
Goldman's dad took those guns to get rid of them.
Yeah, I don't know to get rid of them, but like save them for him and whatever.
So he had them.
Like
he had them.
6'9" in this motherfucker.
He knew that.
Hell no.
He knew the situation, so he helped the situation to put them away from him.
And you're saying that because Calypso told his dad what had happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
He told him.
All right. I just got to make sure I understand everything.
Yeah.
It's worth noting that throughout the interrogation, Julio's mother showed no emotion, even as her son recounted the brutal acts committed against the two teens. She sat silently in her chair while Julio described how he had tried to get some sleep, only to be shaken awake by Calypso with the very news he had always feared would come.
And then he was like, he woke me up from my sleep like, get up, get up, get up. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And he's like, we gotta go. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, let's go, we gotta go. And I was like, okay, so I'm waking up. I put my sweats on.
Bro,
I'm barely getting up. He's like, I'm like, what's happening, bro? And he showed me
nigga talking about how he woke
up. It had
up.
both of their faces on it, on the crime watch or whatever. And I was like,
this ain't even self-snitching. Like, he's
saying?
literally just telling it all.
That they're missing and that the last person they were with was me. And I need to leave. So I was like, all right,
cool.
Yeah. Okay. So I was like, all right, dude. Where are we going? He was just like, he's like, well, we need to find Flex. And we picked up Flex from, I don't know where he was. Yeah, I think he was at one of his homie's house or something. We picked him up. He's like, we gotta go. How much money you got on him? He's like, at least 200. I had like 500. He had like 800 or some shit. Close to him. He's like, all right, bet. We're gonna take a trip.
Along with the dark plans they had been making, Julio told detectives they decided to skip town for a few days, hoping everything would blow over by the time they returned. They left in Anthony's rental car, but after a few days of sleeping in it, they eventually came back to the house. That was when a loud knock echoed at the door.
We ended up coming back to the house. We
just
Like,
ended up
bro,
staying
he
at
a
the house
minor
again.
too. Like, what did they think was gonna happen?
Boom, 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 boom. And then he thought it was the cops.
He's still
I wasn't even
developing.
awake.
Of course he's
was
gonna
awake,
tell.
and then his sister answers the door. He's like, she's like, hello, who are you? And he's like, my nephew here from Young. He's like, I need my fucking car now. And Jada was like, I don't even know you. You can't be coming over here like that. And he's like, I need to talk to your brother and Fafa now. And then she's like, okay. So then she woke up me and she's like, your uncle's outside and he can't be banging on my door like that. I was just like, what?
You don't even have to say this shit.
I get up, I go out there and talk to him. And he's
it was
like,
ridiculous.
He was just mad. He's like, where you guys been? It was been like 3 days. And then he's like, I've been looking for y'all. No, it's actually been like 2 days or a day.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, and then
I'm not holding you to that.
Oh yeah, and then he's like, I need my car back, and I need all that. I need to clean it out because that's a rental, and I can't get charged for it or something. And I was like, all right. So I'm out there cleaning. Calypso was sleeping. I have to do it by myself. So I started cleaning out the rental.
Did your uncle tell you, Calypso, or Flex that you're aware
He
of?
kind of looked like Neon.
Did he tell them that they needed to get rid of that vehicle?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said that he tried to clean it out or something. He tried to clean it out or something. He's like,
Yeah.
I can't clean it. He's like, I can't clean it, so you guys need to get rid of that car.
Did he tell them how they needed to get rid of it?
No, he was just like, you guys need to get rid of it.
Later that day, in a desperate attempt to return to some sense of normalcy, the group went out for food. But Calypso soon left with his sister for Portland, where he was later taken into custody.
He not surviving in prison or jail. He got a PC up. There's no fucking way. Like, this is shit. Like, this is crazy. Nicky, he done told his life story.
Leaving Julio and the others behind in an uneasy, suffocating silence.
We're just chilling, talking, smoking or whatever, and then he's like, I get a call from Calypso, and he's like,
You did.
yeah, from his sister's phone, and then not my phone, because I didn't have a phone at the time. He called a Millie or something off of his sister's phone, and he's like, tell Fafa that the keys are in the backseat. I left them with him. I just talked to my dad. You need to give him the keys now.
Okay, so let me make sure I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
You finish up with the eating at Dion's.
Yeah.
Okay, and
We're still at Dion's.
you're still at Dion's.
Yeah, so we're still at Dion's.
Okay, but Calypso and his sister had already left.
I see what it is. This nigga just needed somebody to talk to. This is why you see a therapist. This is exactly why you see a therapist. That shit was eating him alive. He couldn't tell nobody. As soon as he got the time, a nice comfy chair, this nigga was ready to tell everything that's been eating him alive. He couldn't wait. He could have talked to anybody else, but he wanted to rap to the police. That's who he specifically wanted to talk to. He could have talked to anybody. Where's the sound? What if I having a sound? Ooh, thank you. Ooh, thank you. Ooh, thank you. Ooh, thank you. Know what I'm saying, Chad? I'm black. Of course, I got some watermelon. Don't worry about it. You said, how can you even eat after killing somebody? Man, shoot, you eat. I mean, I know I don't like eating. That don't mean I did anything to nobody. I just don't really. I'm not really big on eating anymore, for real, or sleeping. When you kill somebody, you can't sleep either. Not that I know that. No, the fuck bro, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? What happened to the sound?
The car.
Yeah, not in the Buick.
He left the keys.
In the car.
In the back of the car.
Yeah, not in the Buick. In Emilio's car.
Oh, in Emilio's car.
Yeah, Emilio's car.
And that you need to give the keys to who?
His dad.
To his dad.
Yeah.
Nigga, I didn't
And
do
then
nothing
he
to
sent me
nobody.
the number of his dad.
Okay.
And then I called him. I was like, I'm at the Dion's, whatever. He's like, okay, I'll call you when I'm there. And then he calls me and he's like, walk to the end of the street by these apartments, and I'm right there. You'll see me. I'm like, all right. Well, he's all, come by yourself.
Okay, so he takes the Buick at that point.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
It's in his custody.
All right. Okay.
At that point, It felt as though the walls were closing in on Julio as the detective pieced together everything he had said. Yet, there was still one final question that needed to be answered. The surveillance footage was blurry, but clear enough to identify the
So we got footage.
crew robbing 5 different drugstores. Once again, Julio tried to downplay his role, claiming he was only the lookout, hoping to avoid getting in more trouble than the one he was already in.
Here's the bad news about all of that.
Well, it's coming up.
It may.
See?
But here's the worst part. It's federal.
Yep.
Pharmacies are federal.
I got me some watermelon.
Federal charges. Okay?
You think this is a game? Oh, hell no. You could tell he just got no remorse for anybody on this earth. This is just a selfish individual. Like, he don't care about nobody.
I think I can still get in trouble just for being with them.
The people he snitched on, the people he killed, he don't care about nothing.
Bad news is fucking.
But, again, you could.
What did he
I
say?
think I can still get in trouble just for being with them.
You could.
Yeah. Guilty by
Bad news
association.
is fucking.
But, again, with you being honest with me,
Yeah.
I think that'll help you.
Help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be straight up.
You know what I
honest
was
with
looking
that, 'cause
for
that was
when I
just straight.
found that?
What?
Because my brother said that they had video.
Of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was looking it up on
Oh,
YouTube.
they do.
Yeah?
It's horrible.
No, but on YouTube.
Oh, I don't know about that. Somebody probably leaked it out.
I was looking for it on YouTube, and I came
And that's what
across
you
that
found?
shit.
Yeah.
I don't,
It,
nah, fuck that.
It was casino
I don't respect
security
school oodles.
Oh.
on
That
your,
shit was
on
dumb.
your brother.
Why
And
do that
so
at school? I don't understand that. Why people just wake up one day and just, oh, I'm gonna shoot up a school? Like, that's so messed up, bro. In GTA, like, I don't understand that, bro. People going try to get an education, trying to better their life, and like you trying to mess that up.
He's
Ridiculous.
When we were talking the other day, he's like, I regret it so much. I'm like, dude, I told your ass not to go. He tried to take me with. He wanted me to go. I said, hell no.
The weight of his choices was finally beginning to catch up with him, but Julio was about to learn just how much trouble he was truly in.
So, what were they taking during those?
Lean.
Huh?
Lean. Promethazine. Lean.
What is that?
Like.
Cough syrup.
Cough syrup.
Oh, it's the
Lean.
to make the drink.
Promethazine.
Yeah, to make the drink with
Yeah.
Sprite, yeah.
Yeah. So, is that all they were taking from there?
Yep.
They weren't taking Xannies
No.
or anything else. Just the.
The lean. That's what they were wanting.
Okay. So
I told you.
they took
I
that.
know. I already know. I told him.
Lean.
Because I'm like, dude, what else are you getting yourself into?
Promethazine,
So
Nothing. That's what you said.
cough
I
syrup.
bet you it's about that YouTube video.
tell me about other ones like that in another city.
In another city? Another city. Albuquerque.
You ever been to Phoenix with them?
Phoenix, Arizona?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was the first one, and I was sleeping. They stopped in.
That don't look like me, my nigga. Stop playing with me.
Well, around Phoenix.
Yeah, I was gonna.
It may not have been
Yeah, I
actual.
was gonna try to mark the right spot, but yeah, they went up in there, and I was asleep. I
Is that
was
what they were
asleep in
Well,
the
he
taking?
car.
got a PC
I
up.
was
It's
asleep in the
over.
car, and I woke up to him running out. I woke up to him running out of the store
Of which?
of Walgreens.
Of a Walgreens?
Yeah.
Okay.
This would be it.
And,
Or
Is that-
Walgreens or CVS.
okay.
One of them.
So, is that what they were taking there too?
Huh?
What did they take in the Phoenix area?
Lead.
Same
thing.
thing? Same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was saying he knew somebody out there.
Mm-hmm.
He knew somebody out there in Vegas or in California that pays like cause you know how in the stores like it's cheap,
Yeah.
but in the street you can
Right.
you can throw that off for like
Legal.
800. Yeah, you can throw it off for like 800. No, like out here it's like 300 or something. If you take it out there, they're selling it for like at least like 800, 900
Okay.
around a pipe.
So,
Damn.
y'all hit 3 places in Vegas. that you were with
That
him.
I was with them, yeah.
He just don't
Julio's
stop.
mother blamed her brother for
He just don't
everything
stop.
and insisted her son had been roped in against his better judgment. But regret or not, the damage was done, and Julio was left to face the consequences. Meanwhile, Calypso shifted the blame onto Julio, Flex, and Anthony. It took prosecutors 5 years to build an airtight case against them all, and in February 2023, the trial finally began. The group went to extraordinary lengths to cover their crimes. They burned the white Buick used to transport the teens' bodies
don't ever
and even
disrespect
returned to the
King Von
remote
like that.
desert to rebury them. For the families of Ahmed Latif and Colin Romero, each testimony served as a painful reminder of the boys' suffering.
This is all I have left of him. My son's frightened face and screams haunt me with every step I take now. I will never get those images out of my head.
In the end, Stephen Goldman Jr., Jimmy Atkins, and Julio Almontero were convicted of kidnapping, armed robbery, and tampering with evidence. On May 1st, 2023, they were each sentenced to 2 consecutive life terms, up to 60 years before the possibility of parole. Anthony Aragon was convicted of tampering with evidence and conspiracy, receiving a 6-year sentence. Meanwhile, Stephen Goldman Sr. pleaded guilty to tampering with evidence and was sentenced to 4 years in prison. Although none of this could bring back the lives of Ahmed and Collins, it offered their families at least a measure of justice. If you enjoyed our production, subscribe and watch this next video. Goodbye.
What
As
the
you can tell,
fuck?
I was